known the fear of being left, of promises that couldn't last. I've seen how quickly people change, and how the present buries past. So when the night refused to lift, and hope fell thin, my prayers worn down, I braced my heart for disappointment, but you were still around. You didn't leave when faith grew fragile. You didn't step away from doubt. You didn't wait for me to fix it, or figure all my questions out. You stayed when I was inconsistent. You stayed when trust was hard to find. You proved your love was not dependent on the strength of mine. You are the God who stays when others turn away, when every voice grows quiet. You remain the same. You are the God who stays, faithful through my change. I may fall, but I am held by the God who stays. I've seen you in the longest seasons, where prayers felt lost in time, where obedience looked like nothing, and faith was walking blind. But looking back, I see your fingerprints, and every step I couldn't trace. You weren't distant in the waiting. You were present in that space. You are the God who stays when others turn away, when every voice goes quiet. You remain the same. You are the God who stays, faithful through my change. I may fall, but I am held by the God who stays. If my heart should ever wander, if my love should ever fade, you will still be who you are. You will still have made a way. You are not like fleeting shadows, and God who stays. You are the God who stays through the night and through the day. When my faith feels unfinished, you are not ashamed. In the God who stays. So let my life forever say, no matter what the cost or pain, my hope is not in what may change, but in the God who stays. I didn't come with perfect faith, I didn't bring a fearless heart. I came with questions I can't erase, and pieces falling apart. The night feels longer than I prayed, the dawn still waits beyond my sight. Yet in the middle of this ache, I choose to worship in the night. I praise you when the road was clear, when every promise felt fulfilled. But now my song is quieter, a sacrifice of will. No thunder breaks, no heaven's part, no sudden change appears. But you are worthy where I stand, and worthy in these tears. Still I will praise when the answers don't arrive. Still I will lift my voice to you and keep my hope alive. Still I will praise, not for what you'll do, but for who you are. Still I will praise you. The songs were born in broken places, in caves and lost, in cries unheard. Yet every line became a doorway to trust the faithfulness of God. So let my song be shaped by truth, not by the outcome that I seek. Let worship rise from wounded ground, strongest when I feel weak. Still I will praise when the answers don't arrive. Still I will lift my voice to you and keep my hope alive. Still I will praise, not for what you'll do, but for who you are. Still I will praise you. If praise is all I have to bring, then praise will be my offering. I won't wait for joy to come, I'll praise you till the battle's won. You are faithful, you are near, you are God above my fear. And even here with nothing left, you are worthy of my breath. So let this song defy the dark, let faith ignite a fragile spark. I don't need proof to bless your name, I trust your heart, I trust your ways. Still I will praise through the silence, through the strain. Still I will sing of who you are. When hope feels thin with pain, still I will praise. peace in silence, slow and deep, where every shortcut is surrender and every promise learns to breathe. I used to measure faith by motion, by open doors and answered cries, but now you're teaching me to trust you with a still and steady light. I don't see much changing outward, no sudden shift, no lifted haze, but something holy is unfolding in unseen ordinary days. You're not ignoring my prayers, you're not distracted, unaware. You are composing something sacred in the space between despair. I am held in the waiting, not forgotten, not delayed. Every moment has a purpose, every tear is not in vain. I am held in the waiting by a love that does not rush. You are working in the stillness, you are faithful, you are just. The scriptures tell of long obedience, of journeys measured not by speed, of seeds that rest beneath the soil before they rise for all to see. Abraham waited on a promise, Joseph waited in the night, even Jesus bore the silence, trusting resurrection light. I am held in the waiting, not forgotten, not delayed. Every moment has a purpose, every tear is not in vain. I am held in the waiting by a love that does not rush. You are working in the stillness, you are faithful, you are just. If the waiting humbles me, then let it shape me true. If it strips away my pride, then let it draw me closer to you. I don't need the ending now, I don't need to see it all. I just need to know I'm held every time I feel small. So I lay down my impatience, all the timelines I design. I entrust you with my future and the things I leave behind. I am held in the waiting by your mercy, by your grace. You are forming deeper faith in me that haste could never make. I am held in the waiting, so I will not run or flee. If you're present in this moment, then this moment's holy ground to me. And when the waiting gets too light and faith turns into sight, one day I will look back and declare with peace, you were holding me the whole way. I thought by now I'd be past this place, stronger faith, a steadier pace. But here I am with open hands, learning trust I didn't plan. The season asked for more than strength, it asked me to depend, not on answers I can see, but on who you've always been. I've prayed for change, for doors to move, for clearer signs, for something new. Yet every time I rush ahead, you call my heart to rest instead. You're teaching me that growth is slow, that roots go deep where few can see, and what you're forming in the dark will one day stand in victory. Oh, you are enough for this season, for the way proved yourself again and again. So I remind my restless soul of truths that time has never worn. If you were faithful then and there, you're faithful here, you're faithful now. You are enough for this season, for the waiting and the strain, for the questions without answers, for the nights that feel like rain. You are enough for this season. I don't need another sign. If you're with me in this moment, then this moment will be fine. I release the need for clarity. I lay down every timeline. I choose to trust your presence over every why of mine. You're not preparing something else while leaving me behind. You're preparing me right here, and you're always right on time. So let this season shape my praise. Let it deepen what I sing. I don't want a shallow faith. I want the strength that waiting brings. You are enough for this season, for the process and the pain. You are more than what I'm missing. You are greater than my gain. I will rest in who you are, not in what I wish I'd see. You are enough for this season. You are everything I need. So if tomorrow looks the same and change still waits beyond my reach, I will walk in quiet trust. You are enough for this season. I never asked for flames around me, never chose this narrow way. I pray for strength without the pressure, for light without the burn of pain. But here I stand among the embers, where comfort cannot follow through. And in the heat I hear you whisper, I am here, and I am with you. I've read the stories written in scripture, of faith refined by trial and loss, of saints who walk through deeper waters and trust in you no matter the cost. They didn't escape the fire, and they weren't spared the testing hour, but they discovered in the burden your sustaining holy power. You are faithful in the fire, you are present in the flame. You don't leave me in the trial, you remain the same. What was meant to break my spirit, you will use to lift me higher. I will not be consumed. If you don't change the circumstance, then change the heart in me. I don't need a quick escape, I need a faith that truly lasts. Let this fire burn away everything that cannot last. So I lay down all my fear, all the things I try to save. If you are the fourth man standing, then this fire is not my grave. You are faithful in the fire, holy, steady, always near. I will praise you in the furnace, I will worship without fear. When I walk out through the ashes with a faith that's stronger, truer, I will tell the world this story. You were faithful in the fire. So if the flames still light my way, and the night refuses to expire, my song will rise, my heart will say, you are faithful in the fire. The ground beneath is trembling, the headlines change each day. What once felt sure is breaking, what once was clear gives way. But I remember what you promised, a kingdom not of dust, a hope that stands forever, a truth I still can't trust. I watched the strong grow fearful, I felt it in my chest, the pull to chase security, to find another rest. Yet every wall I tried to build could never hold me through, until I laid my weight upon the rock that always knew. I am not shaken, not moved, my hope is anchored in you. Though the world may roar and sway, your truth will still remain. I am not shaken, not moved, I stand on what you prove. Heaven and earth may fade away, but you will stay the same. You spoke before the ages, you breathed and life began. You're not surprised by chaos, it's always in your hands. What looks like loss and ending is not the final word. Resurrection waits in silence at the promise you secured. I am not shaken, not moved, my hope is anchored in you. Though the world may roar and sway, your truth will still remain. I've heard 1,000 different voices pulling my heart in every way, each one offering a promise that faded faster than it came. But when the noise grew overwhelming and truth is harder to discern, I found a voice that stood unchanged, a living word that always burned. Seen the strength of human wisdom rise and fall like shifting sand. What we defend with endless passion slips right through our open hands. Still your truth remains unbroken, unafraid of time or doubt. You don't need my full agreement, just a heart that won't back out. Your word still holds me when I'm weak, still speaks when I can hardly breathe. When what I feel and what is true are pulling me in different views, I will trust what you have said, even when my hope feels thin. Your word still holds me from the end back to the beginning. I face the fear of disappointment when prayers don't end the way I planned, but every promise you have spoken was never placed in fragile hands. You are not bound by my perception, you are not rushed by my despair. What you declared before the ages still stands secure, still strong, still there. Your word still holds me when I'm weak, still speaks when I can hardly breathe. When what I feel and what is true are pulling me in different views, I will trust what you have said, even when my hope feels thin. Your word still holds me from the end back to the beginning. Heaven and earth may pass away, opinions shift, the world replays, but what you speak will never fade. It outlives fear, it outlasts pain. I anchor deep, I plan my life, not in my strength, not in my sight, but in the truth that cannot bend, the word that stands until the end. So let my faith be more than feeling, let obedience be my song. I don't need proof of every step if I know where I belong. Your word still holds me through the storm, through unanswered nights and mornings born. I will not drift, I will not flee. Your truth defines the ground for me. Until the day my faith is sight, I'll walk by trust and not by might. Your word still holds me, forever faithful, forever So write your truth upon my heart, not just the lines I like the most. Let my life reflect this vow, I stand on you and nothing else. I've tried to read the signs ahead, to guess the road where you have led. I've asked for clarity and proof, Instead you're calling me to trust. I want the answer, want the plan, but you keep asking for my hand to walk with you step by step and leave the rest in holiness. I've learned that waiting is not waste. It's where you shape my inner pace, where hurried faith is stripped away and love is taught to truly stay. You're not delayed, you're not unsure. Your timing is both kind and pure. You see the end from where I stand, and still you walk with me right now. I will wait on you, I will trust your time, I will rest my heart in what you design. Even when I don't understand, even when the answer's slow, I will not run ahead of grace. I will wait on you. I've seen you move in other days, when patience carved a clearer way. What felt like silence back then was you preparing what came next. So if today feels unresolved, if hope feels stretched and prayers feel small, I'll anchor in what still is true. You are faithful through and through. I will wait on you, I will trust your time, I will rest my heart in what you've designed. Even when I don't understand, even when the answer's slow, I will not run ahead of the grace. I will wait on you. Teach me how to love the waiting, not just what I'm hoping for. Teach me how to trust your presence, more than answers, more than doors. If the promise takes its time, it does not mean it won't arrive. You are shaping more in me than what my eyes are asking to see. So I lay down my deadlines, every timeline I made mine. I surrender all control, I place my future in your soul. I will wait on you with a faithful heart. I will walk in peace, though I see in part. From the moment now to when every prayer is fully known, I will choose obedience. I will wait on you. So let my waiting honor you, let my trust be proved as true, until my faith becomes my sight. I will wait on you. I didn't plan to end up here, this place of questions, doubt and fear. I thought my faith would look much stronger, but now I know the why and when. But here I am with open hands, no clear direction, no demands, just a fragile heart that still believes you are working underneath. I've seen you move in brighter days, when praise came easy, hope had shade. But now my worship costs me more, it's trusting you without the door. Still you are not intimidated by my weakness or my pain. You not defined by what I see, but by who you've shown you are. Even here you are God, so I will lay my worries down. If you reign in heaven still, then you reign right here, right now. So if this chapter stays unclear and tomorrow feels too near, I will rest my heart in truth. Even here you are God. You are God. I've reached a place where words run out, where prayers feel thin, wrapped up in doubt. I've said amen 1,000 times, still standing on unfinished lines. No open door, no clear reply, just restless nights and honest cries. Yet in this space where strength is small, you ask my heart to trust you all. I used to think for faith was fire, a steady climb, a rising choir. But now I see it's often quiet, a whisper yes when fear is riot. It's choosing you without the proof, it's clinging tight with nothing loose, standing still yet standing strong, when all I have is faith alone. When all I have is faith, I will give it all to you. When I can't see the way, I will walk on what is true. I don't need to understand, I just need to trust your heart. When all I have is faith, that is where the miracles start. I've watched you work in hidden ways, turn silent nights to shaping days. What felt like loss, what felt like pause, was love fulfilling deeper laws. You were not late, you were not gone, you were composing something strong. And every tear I couldn't trace was water in a deeper grave. When all I have is faith, I will give it all to you. When I can't see the way, I will walk on what is true. I don't need to understand, I just need to trust your heart. When all I have is faith, that is where the miracles start. If faith is small, you are still great. If hope is weak, you're still my strength. You don't require perfect trust, you meet me right here in the dust. So I will lift these empty hands, not full of answers, full of plans, but full of need and open grace. I bring you all my faith. Let my weakness be the altar, let my doubt become the prayer. I don't come with explanation, I just come because you're there. When all I have is faith, I will not be ashamed. You have always been enough, you have never changed. I will stand on what you say, I will rest in who you are. When all I have is faith, I have everything I need to start. So if this road stays unclear and tomorrow feels too near, I will walk one step in